Okay, so right here I have both versions of the Ozark Trail Glacier. I have the gray version, at least I think it's green looking, and then the white glacier. Now they're literally the exact same, literally it's just different plate colors. They still have this little, what's it called? A little jacks, or a jack, whatever it's called. Or a tank trap looking little design in the handle. If you can see in there, the little screw holes are kind of gold in the inside. These do have lanyard holders and reversible pocket clips, so I can take them off this side and put them on over here. Now this is one of the little couple of knives I've seen that have little screws in the middle, which isn't totally weird, but you'll see it popping out. There's one there too. Now, I've been wanting to make a video on these two, but just didn't really know when to or how I would make it. But these are both the exact same knife. Ozark Trail, Glacier, Walmart, wherever else Ozark Trail you can find. But the thing about these knives compared to, let's see here. Hold on, I'll pull a knife out in a second. But as you can see, these have these little pull downs. So if you look, there's one on the other side, but I'll pull it down. Okay, I guess I can't. What the heck? Okay, yeah, I can. Look. You can pull it down. And that acts as your little safety. Yes, I can still take the knife and pull it out, but look. As I pull, the little bolster, I guess, goes down and then pops back up. Now, I think this is called a crossbar lock. I'm not entirely sure. It has these little back serrations, which is cool. But basically, this is your lock. If you look down in there, this little bar right there, that is your lock. This is your little stopper for, well, your knife blade. But that, the little black bar in there, as you can see, I'll flip this one off too, it is also in the exact same spot on this one as well. Literally, look, exact same knife. They're the same color, you couldn't tell that they were different. But like I said, this acts as the lock for the knife. So if I pull this down, the knife will fall. Go like, it's hard to show, but if I go like this, pull it down, knife kind of swings out. The whole thing about this is I can open it like that, so if it's closed, I can do that, swing it out. You just have to kind of time it right, but see, can do it. And yes, you could do it on the white glacier as well, no difference. Now, both of these knives have no back thumb flipper, but they do have thumb studs on the blade, which these knives flick out pretty nice. I've flicked them out over and over again, and they're not really that loose. Like, I haven't had to take them apart, clean them, or do much to them. They're decently nice in there. I'm not realizing, if you look, hold on, not on the white one, but there's these little honeycombs in there. You can get dirt stuck in there and things like that, but it's also probably to make the knife a little lighter, stuff like that. But again, both these knives have the thumb thing, or the thumb studs on the blade. Now the cool thing about these knives is if you look on the back parts of these blade, you can see they're a little cut down about here, and they start to go. Another cool thing is these nice rounded blades for cutting. And they do have a nice tip on them, so you can stab things. But they also have a little kind of square little finger placement here, so you can put your finger in there. Use it if you want. Now they don't have any like grooves on the handle to put your finger in, but this knife does feel really good in the hand. When I first got these, they reminded me of the Benchmade Bug Out because of the scales and things like that. But yeah. And yes, we are going to do a cut test with both. So first up, the white glacier. As you know, we do first like this and go. I had a little bit of stoppage, but only because the knife blade was a little too small. Now we do a little stab. You see right there, it was a little like cut, cut, bam, cut, cut, cut. Try again. Yeah, it's definitely something like a little right here on the blade, but that is completely fine. Nice little knife. Now we'll do the gray glacier. Of course, its own little loose sheet of paper, and these things are fun to flick out, so of course add style points. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, I was not expecting that. I was actually genuinely expecting it to kind of mess up like the white glacier, but oh my god, that cut so nice. I don't think I've ever had a knife that sharp. Just listen, just listen. Oh, come on. It was something right here. Got it to stop. Man. Alright, we'll do a stab test. Almost no like mess ups in that. You can see a little one like right there, but that's fine. Still a very sharp knife. And we gave this one a second try, so we gotta give the gray one a second one. Oh my god, cut through like it was nothing, like it was butter. Again, I love these knives. If I could have more of them, I would. I probably will. But this is the Ozark Trail Glacier. Thank you for watching.